Hi, I'm Coach Neill, Director of Sports Performance here at Liberty Christian, and this is week number 3 of our nutrition series that we're doing this fall to inform our athletes and tell everybody a little bit about how to take care of their bodies and try and make sure we get some good information to our student body on just the different nutrition subjects they need to know and how they can use those, especially in athletics. Coach Katie's not with us this week. It'll just be me, and we will be talking about fats. Now, fats get a bad rap because most of us, when we're thinking about nutrition, are trying to avoid getting fat. The problem is our body really needs certain fats. And so we're going to talk a little bit today about good fats and bad fats and how we can accommodate our bodies, but at the same time not put on unnecessary weight and change our body composition in a negative way. So when we're talking about fats, there's actually 3 kinds of fats we really want to look at. There's trans fats, there's saturated fats, and then there's mono and poly unsaturated fats. Essentially, you can think of those as really bad, kind of bad, and good for you fats. Now, luckily, in America, trans fats have essentially been banned for the last 2 years. They used to be used in everything from cookies and cake to fried foods, so you'd see a lot of trans fats when you were going out to eat at fast food restaurants and things like that. Well, they're unnecessary, and the government put a ban on them, and so now you really cannot get trans fats anywhere in anything that you get. They've been replaced with palm oil and a couple of other oils that have replaced trans fats. Now, those aren't necessarily good for you, but they're definitely better for you than trans fats. But the next step we want to think about is saturated fats. So these are going to come from meat, dairy products, coconut oil, commercial baked goods. So these are going to be your fats that you want to limit in your system. Really heavy red meats like your steaks that aren't sirloin, your prime rib, your meat, your fattier cuts of steak, hamburger is going to have a lot of the saturated fat in it. A lot of pork products are going to have a lot of saturated fat in it. These are going to be the things that, while your body does need a small amount of it, you don't want to overload your diet with fat. Part of the reason for this is that fat has 9 calories per gram as opposed to proteins and carbs, which has 4 per gram. So if I'm taking the same amount of fat in, gram-wise that I am with a carb, I'm getting over twice the calories in. So it's really easy to blow out your calorie loads really fast by consuming a lot of fats. And then when you make a lot of those fats saturated fats, which again is what we're thinking of when we're thinking of our meat and our dairy products, those saturated fats don't really have a lot of health benefits to your body. The last kind of fats we're going to talk about are unsaturated fats, and these come in the form of polyunsaturated fats and monounsaturated fats. These are the good fats that you hear about. These are your omega-3s and your omega-6s. These are your olive oils, your nuts, fish oils, avocado, which our athletes love to talk about avocado being a good fat, your seeds, your nuts, all those healthy vegetable fats and fish fats that your body really utilizes. They're called essential fats because you can't produce them on your own. So especially with like your omega-3s and your 6s are really important for heart health, really important for brain health, really important for some other production value in your body, hormonal health, things like that. If you go on a super low fat diet and you're lacking these good, healthy, essential fats, your body is not going to be able to function at its full capability. It's going to really suffer in certain ways. Cognitively, physically, over time, heart health can have a detriment. So you want to make sure you're getting an adequate amount of these unsaturated fats, poly and mono, which are our healthy fats. And we want the majority of our fats to come from this too. Ways you can do that are by obviously eating nuts, avocados, and seeds that are really healthy for you, and olives. Those are great things to always put on a salad, have as a snack through the day. Walnuts and any other kind of healthier nuts can be a great, cashews, pecans, things like that can be a great snack to carry around. You know you're getting healthy fats. You know that because it's a more nutrient-dense product than a carb, and fats actually take longer to digest than a carb does. So if I need a snack to get me through the day, right? Like I'm halfway between breakfast and lunch and I don't want to, blow out a bunch of calories. If I eat a handful of nuts, that's going to take longer to digest than having a simple or even a complex carb like a granola bar. And so you can actually satiate hunger a little bit longer than you would with a carbohydrate if you eat something that's a little bit higher in fat. And if you make that a healthy fat, now I'm killing two birds with one stone, and it's great for me. So I want to make sure I have those healthy fats. I also recommend you get the majority of your fats later at night. Not like late at night before bed, but I'm saying in like maybe that post-practice meal or your dinner time meal, a little bit higher in your fat content. That's when I recommend red meat. And here's why. If you're an athlete, your workouts are probably in the AM or in the afternoon. And while fats, these healthy fats can be good for you, having anything high fat in your stomach is really going to increase your risk of having an upset stomach. And it's like we talked about earlier, it's going to slow your digestion down. So I want to digest calories fast before I go to the field. I want quick energy. I want to make sure my body's using those carbs. So if you're eating pre-game or pre-practice, I want to have a low-fat meal. I want to have high carbs and high protein. So that's why it's really important that maybe at night we throw in a salad with an olive oil dressing or a vinaigrette dressing, so I can get some of those healthy, unsaturated fats, but they're not going to interfere with my ability to perform. That's what I want to have. Maybe a fattier fish like a mackerel or a salmon or there's a whole bunch of good options fish-wise you can have those at night instead of lunchtime. That's a great time to have some avocado or even your saturated fats, which you want a little bit of. Maybe that's when you have a little bit more cheese in your diet and a little bit more sour cream or whatever it may be that you're getting a fattier content from, because then I can digest that overnight and not have to worry about my performance afterwards. Fats really isn't that complicated of a topic, but it's really important that from a nutritional standpoint, especially as an athlete, we don't ignore the good fats. We gotta have enough of that in our diet. And if you're especially an athlete who needs to gain a little bit of weight, fats are a great way, because you've got those extra calories, to increase your caloric load, especially spread that out throughout the day, and you're giving yourself some good options to gain that weight healthily with these healthier fats. So long story short, it's not complicated. If you're getting a ton of fat from burgers and French fries and pizza and fried chicken, those are bad fats. We want to limit all that. If I'm getting my fat sources from grilled and baked fish, from olive oils and other healthy vegetable oils, sunflower seed oil, peanut oil, avocados, nuts, those are good fats. And I want to make sure I'm implementing those in our diet and getting a good dose of that once or twice a week, especially with the omega-3s and 6s, because it's going to help your brain, it's going to help your heart, it's going to help your hormone levels, and it's going to make sure you live a long and healthy life. Thanks for joining us. Next week, we're talking about calories and how to count our calories, and to make sure that if we want to gain weight, lose weight, build muscle, whatever our athletic and body composition goal is, how to achieve that. So make sure you tune in with us next week. Thank you. Go Warriors.